which I went live on that earlier today. And I'm also live on YouTube. So if I'm not looking at your camera, that's because I have multiple cameras in front of me. So the directions are clicking on the link in my bio to go to my website. At the top of my website, there's a gray bar, and it's called Shadow Realm Live Chats. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to come on in the box right now. I'm not accepting anybody in the box. I'm only here for the live chat conversations. So if anybody wants a mini consultation, click on the link at the top of my website. It's the gray bar that says Shadow Realm. And we're helping, and I call it the Shadow Realm live calls. This is how you fill out the form to be part of it. And I'm calling it the Shadow Realm because pretty much what it entails is when you're on a spiritual journey, you have like a dark side, like, right? You have a side of yourself. Every last one of us do have a side of ourselves that we don't want other people to know that exists. It looks like this here when you click on it. It's a TikTok live image. So we're going to be exploring the shadow realm, the dark side, the side of yourself that other people don't really know that you think, how you behave, the trauma that you may have been dealing with, health issues that you may be trying to overcome. And the reason why we need to tackle the shadow realm is simply because those things represent resistance in our physical reality. If we do not create flow with that part of ourselves, that becomes our stumbling block in the areas of relationships, in the areas of health and wellness, and even in the areas of finance. So oftentimes we got to go into the darkness. And so in this journey, I'm here to help to assist you so you don't have to walk in the darkness alone. I'm here as a guide. I'm a blood type B. Since I talk about being a blood type connection catalyst, I'm a blood type B, and my purpose in the matrix. You probably know some other blood type Bs that be on here, maybe doing their cards or, offering readings and different things, because the purpose of blood type Bs, we only represent 10% of the United States population, but our purpose is to bring balance to mankind. So if you are interested, just fill out the form and we'll go over to the phone line, and I'll allow you to call in. You do not have to say your name, but the purpose is just to get to the core of what your issue is so that you'll be in a like-minded community, and we'll be able to get to the root cause of why you have a stumbling block in your journey. So this is going to be holistic exploration, personalized guidance, inner transformation, and clarity and empowerment. So when you walk away, you have that confirmation that you needed, that sense of clarity, understanding how your mind works and how you process things, just by filling out the form. Now, I just recently sent out a newsletter to some of the people in my Facebook group and in my that follow me based upon signing up to my website. So I'm about to check to see if any of them wanted a reading or wanted to be heard first before I even get to everybody else. Let's see. I'm waiting for my emails to refresh. Okay. Hey, official. Hey, Danae. Beautiful. Thank you, Earth. Thank you, Larry. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, Toya. Hey, Serenity. Thank you. I received my what did you receive? My order. Oh, okay, Key. Okay, cool. I'm happy for you. That order, I think you got the soap, right? For the lymphatic system. We talked about the lymphatic system earlier today. Hey, Rita, good evening. Goddess and all. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Rita. Hey, King. Hey. You bet me some money that I don't have no socks on. What? Really? What kind of mind is that? We ain't talking about no socks. I got shoes on. Peace, everyone. Hey, Ronald, how you doing today? I sent out requests earlier to see if anybody here wanted to participate. So I'm making sure that that there isn't anybody, because if not, I'm about to get off of here. If nobody's signing up for it. Let's see. I have to tell you, doing that lymphatic drainage earlier today made a huge difference. The mucus drainage slowly went down. hardly draining. Yeah, yeah, that's really important for blood type B. You should be doing that pretty much every day and pretty much twice a day because, like the reason why is simply because as a blood type A and a blood type AB, you all carry mucus. You produce mucus overnight. And so not only that, some of the blood type A and the blood type B that, follow me, support me and all, and purchase the products on my website, they just starting this and they probably be about 30 years old and older. Because actually the age group that on my analytics, my age group of people that I'm dealing with are like 44 to like 55. So just think about that. 40 years of never doing that, and 40 years of never ever, knowing how or the way, because there's a proper way to do that, where to send this mucus and how to release that pain or that pressure or, you know, that stagnation off of your chest in a proper way. 40 years, 30 years, it's been sitting there. So even though I teach about internally, eating the key lime, drinking the key lime water or the key lime aid internally, that's internally. But that affects the internal organs. The skin gonna always be the most, it's like the largest organ on the body. It's always gonna be the skin. That's why I always tell you, ask you, what's in your soap? What you're putting on your body? What's in your lotion? Do you know what that word means? Do you know how to even pronounce it? Because if it's not things that's naturally giving you minerals and allowing your body to or your lymphatic system to flow, then it's getting caught up in there too. So these Irish Spring soaps, these dial soaps, these lotions, yeah, it might say that, okay, they got oats in there, but guess what? Everybody can't even handle oats internally. Why are you gonna put oats to clog up your skin externally? So we really, really need to understand that part of the journey, that the outside matters. And so that's why I created also, not only am I selling detoxes that go within, but I'm selling things outside because we gotta keep the lymphatic system moving. There are some people, they don't understand this about their body. Some people that are not sweating, that lets you know that their lymphatic system is not draining. Like when you do not sweat, you do realize that, right? And then when you're sweating too much, that means you've been clogged up, and that could possibly mean another passageway has been clogged up. Those people that overproduce, and God forbid the people that be going get the little underarm. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say the word, even though I don't think I'm supposed to say the word. I think it's called you line, you like you something. There's a little ad that they're doing, and they're putting glasses on and everything. They're trying to zap and destroy the hair from growing underneath the armpit. They're zapping, but they gotta wear glasses, and they're talking about it's burning and stuff. Please don't do that because you have a gang of lymph nodes right there underneath your armpit. Now, why would you put something like that to stop yourself from sweating or stop your armpit hairs from growing? But yet you're destroying your lymphatic system right there. So now where all of this here gonna go? So let's say, for example, you done took your tonsils out because they were swollen up because your lymphatic system was working, telling you that it caught the toxins, and then you zapping underneath your armpit with the little U-line thing, or better yet, you have antiperspirant underneath there, clogging this here up. There's so many different ways that we don't actually think about how we are destroying ourselves. It's almost like we're acting like pigs, like we're trying to hold on to our toxins. We don't want to release them. Like, oh no, don't sweat. Something wrong with you because you're sweating. Sweating is normal. It's a way to detox. Having a number 2 bowel movement is normal. Yeah, you're supposed to have one every I was about to say every year. I call that one every day after every. Oh Lord, every day after every meal is what I was trying to say, and that's normal. And it's not supposed to stack up the whole house. It's not supposed to, be like people are supposed to be running out of the whole business. It ain't supposed to be that. It's supposed to smell like you could handle it. It's supposed to smell like regular manure, kind of like a child, kind of like maybe children. They're not as toxic. So you go to the bathroom after the child use it, and it ain't foul where the whole house gotta be sprayed down. Maybe it's supposed to smell more on that end. And that same people that say, You think your SHIT don't stink. Well, it ain't supposed to. Yeah, it ain't. No, not when your diet is up to par. It stink when there's a whole bunch of mucus. It's a whole bunch of parasites, a whole bunch of stuff that been in there and couldn't come out for umpteen years. When you've been constipated, you don't got no water going on in there. That's when it stink. That's when your trash can stink too. When you ain't put it out in a long time. That's when that garbage is supposed to stink too. When no circulation and you never flip that switch to get things broken down. Everything stink when it's just sitting up in the air. So, look, I just started preaching. I didn't come on here for this. But my point is, get that lymphatic system moving and make sure that you're touching yourself to get it to move, especially my blood type A's and my ABs, okay? That's gonna be a question for the Miss Rita, you being shy because I gave you a coupon code. That's gonna be a question for the live, so everybody can hear that, Miss Rita. Underarm waxing. It depends upon what the waxing is made of. What we waxing with, the ingredients in there, but it's not as invasive or harmful as that Uline thing that I'm talking about, though. Because you could always detox. Hey, Miss Bean, so I didn't know that was you. You could always detox those ingredients, kind of like with key lime and or lemon. Key lime and or lemon would help you detox if you put some kind of toxic ingredients up in there. All my soaps help you detox that. I actually make on my website a deodorant that's really just key lime peel powder. It's a key lime peel powder, and that detoxes and pulls or draws all things that's underneath the armpit that's toxic to help to assist the lymphatic system to expel waste. You're still going to sweat, but it's not going to be an overabundance, and it's not going to be odorous sweat, because the key lime is going to neutralize the odor and the bacteria that's on top of the skin, and at the same time it's cleaning out the lymphatic system. Things like that, tricks like that, will really help with blood flow for the A's and ABs. You can't just put up antiperspirant and clog up everything underneath the armpit. It don't work like that there. It don't. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Life just don't work like that. We're not pigs. We're not pigs. So let me see if they got something over here. It's Serenity. Thank you. I received. Okay, I read that one already. Let me see. Oh, okay. That's just people passing through and liking and stuff. I don't see no comments over there. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I have orders to process, and I just come on here for anybody that may be interested in a consultation online to do some shadow work. Don't look or appear as if nobody. How do I sign up again? You sign up by going to the website, solvetheearthpub.org. When you get to the website, at the very top of the website, you'll see a gray box. The gray box is how you sign up. I'm going to walk you through it right quick. This is a link in the bio. This is a profile on TikTok. On YouTube, all you have to do is go to saltoftheearthpub.org. So all we're doing here is getting to the website, saltoftheearthpub.org. When you are there, at the very top of the website, there's a gray bar. The gray bar at the top of the website, right here, you can't miss it. You press this button and it's a link. When you press this here button right here, it'll bring you to being able to sign up for the live chat. When you fill out the form, I will receive an instant email with your telephone number, and your name is going to be there, but I'm not going to call out your name. So once your telephone number and information is sent to me, I call you, I put you on speaker, and you tell us what it is that is in your shadow realm that you would need guidance with. And once you tell us that, then you get like a mini consultation. At the same time, you'll be able to look at the comments of what other people, because this is a thing with shadow work, y'all, and why I wanted y'all to see this and how this works with other people. Shadow work goes like this. Sometimes when you are in your regular everyday life, you don't even realize that you have a shadow of yourself, another version of yourself that's stopping or halting your growth until you deal with it. Shadow work is like that little girl version of you, or that little boy version of you that was hurt because daddy left, because mama left you underneath the tree, because you was abused, because you was mistreated, because whatever your story was in the beginning, that story, that little version of that girl and little boy, if you never sat down with him or her and dealt with him or her, they still roam. They're the reason why the relationships ain't mending outside of you, because you never mended the relationship with him or her. They're the reason why you not receiving financial gain or prosperity in your life, because you feel a lack or unworthy within the little girl or little boy. They're the reason why maybe your health is not up to par, because at the core, little girl or little boy needs a healing. So really what little girl or little boy is saying is, nope, you're going to not be healed because you ain't healed me. Nope, you're not going to get abundance because all I experienced was lack. Nope, you're not. You're not going to be in a relationship because you ain't ever had a relationship with me. You always been out there being people pleaser. So I'm going to show you healthy relationships, but you won't be able to attain it. I'm going to show you everything that you want out here, but you ain't going to be able to get it. And so this is for them people that sit there and beat themselves up, and all they can say about it is, why me? Is God mad at me? So this is the shadow work that you really seriously need to do. And I put this together in an effort to help those people, because I put out an email and I had hundreds of people replying, and I could get it. I understand some people sometimes get shy and they don't want to say their name. That's why I'm opening it up to where I won't even speak your name. We could just go over what it is. Nobody will know who you are. I don't share that. My consultations without doing this are confidential, and I never share them. But I'm opening it up for it to be an inexpensive way for you all to get kind of like some at least fine tune to figure out what it is that maybe you're stumbling block. Because it become clear as day to other people, but you don't see you like this here. It's almost like we be walking around with a little sticky note on our head saying, I have trauma, I have PTSD, I'm an overthinker, I'm an overachiever. But our sticky note is on our head. Now everybody can read our sticky note, but most often than not, we never take the sticky note down and be like, oh, I do. I am suffering with this here. And so if you begin to, you can't really heal from things that you don't want to talk about and address first. You can't really heal if you don't even know how you're feeling. And so this is an open platform to put it out on the table and deal with your shadow self, and an effort for you to gain inner peace, because you don't have to walk through the shadows of life by yourself. You don't. You don't. You have people that's really here because they're passionate about helping you. But if you in denial about your help, nobody can help you. Nobody can. So, hey, Kevin, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for the taps on the screen. I appreciate the likes and everything. Never the creator. Oh, that's your name. Oh, you never the creator? Never ever. That's a name. Why you put that name on you? I did a video a couple of minutes ago. I did a video a couple of minutes ago, and I talked about blasphemy against the I amness, against God, using the name of the Lord in vain. And do you realize you are the I amness? And this is when you do that to you, when you cast that so-called negative energy on yourself, when you say you're never and I'm not. You're not. So anything you say after I am, that becomes you. But you are the I am. You are the all. So when you casting a stone against yourself, that's when you're using the name of God in vain. When you're saying that God ain't worthy, that God ain't never gonna create, that you ain't, whatever you say that's negative, that's when you're pretty much sinning against God. That's the ultimate sin. Because God is all, and God ain't no never with God. So think about that name, baby. Think about that name. I do need to ask a question later. Okay, reader. You being shy today? You gonna ask later? Okay. Let's see. Underarm, I asked that. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. All right. I'm checking one more time, and then I've got to get out of here because I got orders to run, and I didn't really come on here to be running my mouth about different things. I came over here for you all if y'all had questions.
This is an eyeliner sticker that you.
Oh, that's my speaker. Ignore that. Okay, I'm going to my email box. If somebody going up in there, let me know in the comments. If not, I'm about to get up out of here. Okay, I don't see any. I just refreshed. We were born to create. Yes, we were happy. We were born to